Thank you so much. Welcome to Politics Today with Apostle Israel Great. Let us look at the events and circumstances leading to the abduction of Chibok girls in 2014, the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, and the victory of APC in 2015 general election. What do they have in common? Because when you look at the activities and actions of the Borno State governor, who incidentally is the vice president candidate of APC in the 2023 general election, when you look at the interview he granted to CNN, when you look at his utterances during that period.
Good luck, Jonathan. Basically didn't come out, didn't talk to you for a long time. This campaign went viral before the government, came. How long was it before you heard from him?
Well, it took quite a while. For the past 3 weeks, we are politicking. And there is a whole of difference between governance and politics. Instead for us to promptly address those problems, we were busy looking for scapegoats, even questioning the very...
So valuable time was lost playing politics and looking for scapegoats.
Yes.
Do you think that there was a moment where they could have been found in your conversations with the governor? Could that have happened?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And this age of cell phones, most of the girls in school had their cell phones. They had contacted their parents.
These very ones?
Yes.
These very ones?
These very ones. So they knew when the attack was happening, and the villagers around had reported to the military. And if you remember, it was said they had at least 3-4 hours notice for them to do something. Yeah. They could have followed up. One of the trucks broke down. They could have followed up. Our anger is the ineptitude of the government. They could have saved these girls.
And you think the government should negotiate with them? They've said no, they're not going to do a prisoner swap. Do you think they should?
Well, we need to get these girls back. And we don't have the luxury of time on our side. It's so painful. Let's feel how it is if our own daughters are involved. So the issue of not negotiating with the terrorists is out of the question.
Out of the question.
If it means talking to the devil, it means the devil can come down. We can get back our girls.
So talk to the devil in this case to get the girls back and then deal.
To the extent that the president, Goodluck Jonathan, had to warn him that he should mind his utterances. He should mind the threat.
The issue of the governor of Borno State, the statement is a bit unfortunate. Because you don't expect the governor to make that kind of statement. And if the governor of Borno State felt that the result processes are not useful, it is a thing Nigerians have pulled them out from Borno State for 1 month. Whether you will stay in that government house. Just 1 month. But I'll fight back to take over the state. But if it is, what is said is correct. Then we'll pull out this military from Borno State for 1 month. But I'll go back and take over the state. The governor should be mindful about what he says.
A sitting governor was almost giving order to a sitting president. He was almost intimidating the sitting president, telling him even if he has to dialogue with the devil, he must bring back those girls. When the sitting president also is suspecting him that he has played one role or the other or negligent to his duty that made the adoption possible. That if he has acted in good faith, maybe the adoption will not have taken place in the first instance. Because as the president argued at that time, those students were not supposed to be in school. So, we'll see a situation whereby it's as if the adoption of those girls was deliberately to blackmail Goodluck Jonathan. But as if that is not enough, after the adoption, what happened? You see, Bring Back Our Girls campaign, heavily sponsored by people whose intention was just to blackmail Goodluck Jonathan. The campaign was going on. Every day they were on the road. They were in every public space, occupying everywhere, making noise, But why is it that government have not done enough to bring back those girls? Why is Goodluck insensitive to the plight of those girls? He does not care about what parents of those girls are passing through. They were there making noise everywhere, shouting, singing, dancing, bring back our girls, bring back our girls. We thought they were just good Nigerians showing concern to the plight of those girls. We never knew they were hypocrites, paid hypocrites, very dangerous human beings. We never knew. Bring back our girl campaigners. People of questionable character. Shameless people, no sense of shame. They were out there making noise. Bring back our girls. Bring back our girls. Jonathan, you are this. Jonathan, you are that. We never knew. The adoption of those girls was to blackmail Jonathan, if at all. Now, the Bring Back Our Girls campaign was heavily funded by people who must have known a lot about the adoption. You see, one thing leads to the other. Girls adopted. Somebody is out there attacking Jonathan. You are not doing enough. You are insensitive. This and that. Everywhere. In fact, dialogue with the devil. Let there be a terrorist swap. One girl for one terrorist. Everywhere. Jonathan warned him. Your utterances is getting out of hand. He refused to listen. Campaigners everywhere. But watch it. The moment the 2015 general election, the result was announced, and Muhammad Buhari of the APC was declared winner, beyond human comprehension, what nobody could understand, Bring Back Our Girls campaign ended till date. 7 years after, getting to 8 years, nobody is talking about Bring Back Our Girls. There is no campaign again about Bring Back Our Girls. But the girls are not yet back. The campaigners had closed shop. They are nowhere to be found. One of the leading campaigners was made the managing director of Nigerian Port Authority immediately after the victory of APC. As soon as the government was sworn in, she was rewarded with the position of managing director of Nigerian Port Authority, a woman. Today, nobody is talking about the girls. Bring Back Our Girls campaigners have not seen the girls brought back. They are not, again, campaigning for those girls to be brought back. What was their original intention? Was it that those girls government should rescue those? No, that was not the original intention. They were not campaigning for the interest of those girls. They were just campaigning to blackmail Goodluck Jonathan. As soon as they achieved their purpose, that the man had been voted out of office or leaked out, the campaign ended till date. Even Dapchi girls, even Lady Sharibu, that young lady who failed to deny, who convert to Islam, nobody is talking about her. There is no campaign to bring her back because those who funded the campaign have achieved their mission and they are no longer ready to fund any campaign again. Is that how to build a nation? The analogy of that Chibok girls adoption, the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, and the victory of APC. Let us take a look. What do these striking events have in common, these circumstances, this scenario, playing themselves out? And we are watching. Chibok girls adopted. Bring Back Our Girls campaigners everywhere. Blackmailing Jonathan. Accusing him of being insensitive. Accusing him of not knowing what to do. Accusing him of not in control of security situation in Nigeria. He does not know anything. And we are being assured, as soon as APC comes to power, 3 months, they will bring back those girls. Within 3 months, Boko Haram will be fixed. Within 3 months, insecurity will be over. 3 months, they told us. The girls are not yet back. No more Bring Back Our Girls campaign. Life has moved on without those girls. What was then the original motive of the Bring Back Our Girls campaigners and those who sponsored them? What was the original motive? Remember what the Bible says, the Holy Book, that the hypocrite reign not, lest the people be ensnared. Nigerians are in a trap. We have been enmeshed. We are in a net. We have been gated. We are struggling to live. And those who perpetrated this wickedness were those who promised us security for all, employment for all, food for all, education for all, every good thing for all, but none. Empty promises from hypocrites. The girls are not yet back. Where are they Bring Back Our Girls campaigners? Who paid them? Who sponsored them? That person may have a question to answer as to why the girls were adopted in the first instance. Were they adopted to blackmail Goodluck Jonathan? Were the campaigners paid to campaign for those girls to be rescued just to blackmail Goodluck Jonathan? How come those girls are not yet back? But as soon as Jonathan was voted out of office, the campaign to Bring Back Our Girls ended. This is food for thought. 2023 is here. As we go out with our PVC, let us vote for just men. Men who will rule over us in righteousness. Not hypocrites. No shameless men without any honor. Men who speak from one end of their mouth. Let us go and vote people of tremendous integrity. Share this video. Subscribe and be part of the truth. What God is doing. Let us know how we got to this sorry state, so that we can find solution, a way out of it, so that we cannot continue to go around the circle. Thank you, and God bless you.